Good morning, crew. You guys are down to the last 4 weeks of online learning. That's all there is until the end of the school year. So we've got this. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you for logging in each week, printing off the check lists and getting your work done. There are a few important things I need to go over this week. Number one, 8th grade. You guys have your, I'm going to hold this up, presentations of learning that you guys are working towards. You guys began working on them this week in several different subjects. You're going to continue doing that this week. However, the entire thing is broken up over the next 4 weeks. So this week you are creating your slideshow. That slideshow is going to include reflections from different subjects. You have the information in Google Classroom from Miss Leek, and you should have watched, I believe, some example videos by this point, so you should know what to do as far as how to create that. Next week you are going to be practicing that, probably at home, just getting comfortable with it. The week after that you will practice with an Entheos adult, and that 4th week, the last week that we have school or online learning, you will be presenting to your crew teacher, as well as family members and a board member. All of that is going to happen still, but it is going to be through Google Meets. So it's not going to be how we've typically presented in the classroom in the past, but we will create an invitation for that will be sent out to everybody that you want to invite. With that, this week there are 2 important things you need to do. Number 1, create your slideshow. And number 2, you need to sign up for a time. I will be contacting your parents this week through email and possibly a phone call, so remind them, anticipate that. But the scheduled times for signing up are that last week in May, between Tuesday and Friday, 1 to 6 p.m. So there are slots every half an hour from 1 o'clock until 5:30. They end at 6, so you'll have to find some time within that 6 hours that works between Tuesday and Friday. So keep that in mind. You guys are doing a great job. 6th grade, you are continuing to work on your posters for history and art. With that, today you're just logging into the program as well as creating the background color or picture that you want, and then adding in the different parts that we've been gathering. So you've already written your essays, you'll add that in. You've already gathered your pictures, you'll add those in. However, we won't be doing a final draft quite yet. So you just need to get all those parts and pieces in this week, and then next week we will be creating a final draft. So keep logging into Google Classroom, everybody. Keep doing the work that you need to do. Last thing, we do still have our goals. So in the past, we've done the Habits of Scholarship, where we have goals for perseverance, dedication, engagement, and inclusion. We are still doing those goals. So I am going to let you know what those goals are. They cover only the next 4 weeks, and then you will get your little prizes and rewards for those. So the first one is perseverance. This is a school-wide goal, so it applies to every single student throughout the school. For perseverance, you will need to log into iReady each week and create and accomplish some work through iReady. That's the goal. If you do that every single week for the next 4 weeks, I believe you get a certificate. I don't remember exactly. For dedication, which is the second school-wide goal, you're going to be doing the exact same thing. However, each week you are going to be completing your 45 minutes of iReady Math and 45 minutes of iReady Reading. So it's the same thing, but you're just doing a little bit more. If you obviously reach your dedication goal, then you have already met your perseverance goal. So they kind of go hand in hand. The next 2 goals are crew goals. So one is engagement and the other is inclusion. And these ones are for the bracelets that we've gotten in the past. So you can still win those bracelets this semester. For engagement, you will need to join our crew in Google Meets 1 to 2 times in the next 4 weeks. So if you show up once for Google Meets in the next 4 weeks, great, you earned yourself a bracelet. If you showed up twice, you get that same bracelet. However, if you also want to get the inclusion goal, then you will need to show up to Crew Google Meets for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Those aren't required, but it's just kind of a fun way to interact and see each other again. With that, it just kind of goes hand in hand with engagement and inclusion. So we want to just be sure that we're seeing each other's faces and interacting with each other. You know, there's lots going on. Everybody has different things going on, and it's nice to see familiar faces and just express love and concern for each other. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon on Wednesday. Okay.